Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the medal ceremony for the rhythm dance of the ISU World Figure Skating Championships 2025, Boston, United States of America. This is the ISU Small Medals Award category Ice Dance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the referee, Jody Abbott. Third, winner of the ISU Small Bronze Medal, representing Great Britain, Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson. Second, and winner of the ISU Small Silver Medal, representing Canada, Piper Gillies and Paul Poirier. First, and winner of the ISU Small Gold Medal in Ice Dance Rhythm Dance, representing the United States of America, Madison Chock and Evan Bates. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and let's congratulate the medalists. You can clap. It's okay. And following your photos, we'll continue with the press conference.
So we're going to get started with our press conference after the rhythm dance. I'm going to start each of our teams, now that they've already been introduced, with an opening question. How did you feel about your skate today? And we'll start with our leaders, Madison and Evan.
We are super happy with our performance today. Sorry, it's not on.
Is it on?
Hello. Oh, that's better. We were so happy with our performance today. It was probably the most fun that I've had thus far on competitive ice in a performance, maybe ever. It was really a joy to perform in front of our home crowd and then to share that excitement with Evan. Yeah, it was the best.
Piper and Paul?
Paul and I had such a great time out there. I think we really remembered the performance that we had 9 years ago, and I think we just kind of wanted to channel that a little bit, channel the younger Piper and Paul, and we took every element one step at a time and really let the crowd give us the energy. And we're so sad that this might be the last time we performance. I think, well, we have World Team Trophy, but it's just been an honor to portray this Barbie and Ken Beach Boy type of program, and we're really happy with that performance today.
Violet and Lewis?
I think I want to second what they both said. I think we had the most fun out there, and it was just such a joy to get to compete in front of this amazing audience as well.
We'll now open it up for questions. If you want to raise your hand, we'll bring a mic over to you. I know somebody has a question.
See you.
Hi. This is a question for all three teams. What difference does it make to your performance when you have a large, enthusiastic, loud crowd like this?
The crowd makes a huge difference. They really give us energy, and we can feel their support in the whole arena. I could hear them when we were backstage warming up, and when we were in the locker room, I can just hear the excitement from the crowd, and it really creates this buzz in the arena that we all feel, and then that really can add fuel to your fire when you're out there.
I really don't have much to add, but as Madison said, it's a really tangible thing, the energy that you really feel in an arena when it's this size, when it's this full, and I think when the stakes are so high, like at a World Championships, but it really fuels you in a lot of ways. You feel the sense of the occasion, that this is the most important event of the year, and I think it gives us the energy to rise to that occasion, and it's a really great feeling. It allows us to perform with a lot of joy.
Agreed with both again. It creates this kind of electricity that gives me chills whenever I'm out there, and it's our favorite thing ever to perform for a crowd, let alone a huge crowd in a big arena. And it's something that we were counting down the seconds until we got to do, especially training where it's like a wall and maybe 3 people come to watch. So it's always just a real treat for us.
This is question to 3 teams again. I asked this question at the men's press conference. Some of you may remember the time when 6 minutes warm-up was rather just quiet music. And now it's became like a show. It was a DJ and, it's very loud. Also, some of you get to interview before the scores come out. So how do you feel as a skater of these changes? And do you think it makes helps the sports to become more popular?
Yeah, I really love the initiative that the ISU has taken to make the sport more crowd friendly. I think when you're waiting in between results, it's really nice to hear from the skaters right away. That's new for us to hear. It was like I was surprised to hear Piper right before we skated, and I was like, oh, this is actually quite cool. Okay, I should probably focus on what I'm doing. But then the boards and all of the LED lights, it was really, really special, and I think it adds a lot to the environment of the arena.
I totally agree with Maddie on the music and the warm-up. I think it just brings another energy for the audience when they're watching us, because it is quite intricate, especially with dance. Like, we're moving quickly with these 5 dance couples, and it can be quite dangerous, but it kind of just adds to the excitement. But for us, like, we're in our tunnel vision kind of mode. Like, we don't really focus on that. I mean, for myself, I'm not sure I enjoy the interviews after. As much as I think the audience enjoy it, but I think it's a little bit distracting from the next couple that's coming up. But again, I understand what they're trying to do, and they're trying to bring a new type of energy to our sport, and I think that's something that we need, but I'm a no on that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, like doing an interview before connecting with our coaches right after the skate and kind of the feedback opportunity there. But I'm here for it, trying new things, and anything for crowd engagement is wonderful for us. And in terms of the music, I find it more off-putting if it's silent in the 5-minute warm-up. I'm like, can someone play like Taylor Swift or something? So I enjoyed like the spectacle of it, the production of it all, and I think that it's more exciting for the crowd too.
Congrats, guys. Question to all three teams. We've seen a lot of great programs today. So if you could choose any other program than yours, which one would it be and why? Thank you.
Like if we had to do someone else's program? Oh my gosh.
Oh. Wow. Never even
I
thought
have
of
it
that.
ready.
Whoa, he's ready.
Evgenia and Joffrey's program, hands down, the rhythm dance, like.
Every time we try to clap along, but it's so fast we
And
don't
the
clap
little
fast enough.
ends, I love it so much.
I'm getting Evgenia to teach me the end choreography, so we'll make sure there's a video that's recorded of that.
You know, I would say your program because I always love your choreo step. I'm always about like this part, and then when you start in the beginning, I love that part.
I think you know the choreo, so you can
Yeah, it was.
You know, we live in our own little bubble and train by ourselves most of the time, so we don't get a chance to see a lot of the teams we're competing against. But we did have the teams from Finland come train with us last week, which was a lot of fun. So especially seeing Yuka and Yuho perform their program every day and doing the YMCA and learning their choreography has been a lot of fun over the last week. So I'd say that one.
A question for Madison. You've got two things going on here this week. Not only are you competing, but you have an art installation upstairs. Can you talk about what the feedback has been on that, and why did you decide to make this happen here?
Are you talking about the costumes that Matthew has set up? Oh yeah, well he actually had that installation in Montreal Worlds last year, and it went so well that he decided to put it on again here in Boston, and US Figure Skating was more than happy to help, and I was more than happy to lend my costumes to him. So he has, I think, 6 of my costumes up there, and it's wonderful. I think it's so cool to see the costumes up close, because I think the audience most of the time sees them from a distance, and to be able to see all the details and all of the different materials that we use is really interesting.
A question to all three teams about the home country championships. Maddie, Evan, you've done the Worlds in America twice. And Piper Paul, you did twice as well. And Layla Lewis is going to have a European next year in Sheffield. So can you talk about your memories first, the home country championships, and then any advice to Layla Lewis for their championships next year?
I would say to just cherish it because it really doesn't happen all that often. We're lucky, we've been around for a long time, so we've done now 2 World Championships in Boston, and I actually did LA Worlds in 2009, a really long time ago. So I've done 3 home Worlds, which I just feel so fortunate because it's like usually a once every 8 to 10 years kind of thing. So we were really, really looking forward to this week in Boston, and we knew that it would be extra special, and it felt extra special today.
Yeah, it's an absolute honor to skate in your home country, so definitely soak it up. I mean, we are so fortunate that it was just so fresh from last year, and we had the privilege of finishing our free dance and being the last couple on that ice, and it was so special and memorable just to be able to like stand there after you've put everything on the table and like see the Canadian flags just waving there. There's so much pride that we have and they have for us, and it's a very special moment. So we're honored and privileged to have had it twice.
I mean, I think we're very excited for it. It's of course special, and we had the Grand Prix in Sheffield, and like I remember the noise of the crowd was insane, so that part I'm more prepared for, I think, and just really, really ready for it, I think, as well.
Yeah, and I was a flower girl at the last Europeans in Sheffield, so it's really a full circle moment, and I think to inspire the younger generation in Great Britain is something that we're very passionate about. So to have it in Great Britain and to have as many people be exposed to this amazing sport is something that we're really going to push and make sure that we celebrate.
Question to Madison. We know that there are actually 2 dresses at this World Championship designed by you, Hanna's and Olivia's. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. How did you find time for that along your training schedule and everything, and how big this part of your life is right now?
I think the current costumes that I have designed have been from our school, so it's been easy to just connect with people like Olivia and Hannah at the rink and go over designs. If anyone needs help with their costumes, I'm available, and you can reach me on Instagram. But no, it's been so fun and such a joy, and I'm actually starting to work with some of the developmental teams that I am for their costumes already for next season.
Any more questions? Awesome, we will wrap that up there. Thank you very much, everyone.
Donna's just having that conversation like, cherish it. Yeah,